What's up, guys? I'm Jason Inman.
And I'm Tiffany Smith, and today we're going straight into the heart of Hollywood.
That's right, Bob Kane finally got a star on the Walk of Fame, and we've got your front row seats to the star-studded event. So get ready for DC All Access.
In publishing news, you can check out the first story arc from Lee Bermejo's post-apocalyptic Vertigo epic, Suiciders, in the new Volume 1 hardcover. We've got Lee here to talk about creating our new favorite deadly sport in the worlds of New Angeles and Los Angeles.
You know, the series has kind of been building with these two characters, and we're following their lives, and obviously issue 6 is kind of the point at which these two characters intersect. It's a resolution that I'm really proud of, so I'm looking forward to seeing how people react.
And this, we said, is kind of the end of an arc, but is this the end for Suiciders?
Absolutely not.
Yes. What's next?
The first miniseries takes place 30 years after this big earthquake. The second miniseries takes place 15 years after the earthquake. So we're actually going back in time. They really are radically different experiences.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying the second season of The Flash TV show, then you need to check out tomorrow's The Flash number 45, where Barry and his friends face off against Professor Zoom.
And so he has created a device. It's a bomb. It's actually powered by Flash's own Speed Force energy, which Flash, of course, doesn't realize until he tries to use the Speed Force energy to dismantle it, thereby igniting the bomb. So now there's a dome set over the Central City Police Station, and the bomb is inside it, and everybody's trapped inside. Flash, of course, can run and vibrate through everything, but he can't do that in this instance because it will only make the bomb explode. So you have the staff of the police station, plus Flash, plus Wally West, all within the dome trying to find a way out.
Basically the most Speed Force-y Rube Goldberg contraption ever created.
The incredible Mike Allred returns to Vertigo this week to draw the new series, Art Ops. We've got Mike here to tell us what happens when famous works of art literally come to life.
It's a concept of these operatives who deal with art that has escaped. So in the very first issue, we find them actually taking the Mona Lisa out of her frame in the Louvre. And then we are introduced to the leader's son, and he becomes our main character, and his name's Reggie Riot.
So wait, is it like Mona Lisa becomes a physical person?
Yeah.
And is outside of her artwork?
They actually bring somebody who's very enthusiastic to take her place. Right after they take the Mona Lisa out, they take this woman who's volunteering and they make her up to look more like the Mona Lisa and pop her back into the frame so nobody knows that Mona Lisa is missing.
I would not want to volunteer to do that.
And I can tell you that much because that's right at the very beginning of the
Okay.
book. So it's fun, it's twisty, it's really exciting. It has James Bond elements, but it also has real underground, hard rocky kind of stuff. Yet it all centers around artwork and the relationships of these people that are tasked to deal with art that has escaped and art that they have sympathy for. And so you have these classic pieces, but you also find that they're living creatures.
The iconic water tower on the Warner Brothers lot got a superhero-sized makeover for the first time since it was built in 1927. To celebrate the massive success of Arrow, The Flash, and Gotham, plus the upcoming Supergirl, 4 banners were added to the exterior of the tower to pay tribute to DC's TV lineup.
DC legend Bob Kane was awarded a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this week.
Today, Hollywood honors the late Bob Kane with the 2,562nd star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
The honor recognizes the indelible mark he left on American pop culture by creating one of the most famous superheroes of all time, Batman.
I think you can't deny the pop culture significance of Batman. He's transcendent of superheroes. He's mythic. He's one of the old gods of comic books.
When I met him at the time, I'd never drawn Batman before, and it was years later I got to do that. And he was like Bruce Wayne come to life. You know, it helped that he was wearing a tuxedo. I was wearing one too, but I think mine was from like the boys section of Sears or whatever. It just didn't quite feel right. Yeah. But he just like had this swagger and this bon vivant kind of attitude, and it's like, I'm Bob Kane. I created Batman. And so it felt very much like, hey, I can see Bruce Wayne there. And then you see sort of the phenomenon, the frenzy that surrounds the character. When the books come out, people just care an extra level. Yeah. And so if he were around today, I would want to thank him for what he contributed and allowing so many great creators to really kind of make their names, you know, off the work that he created with Bill Finger back in the day.
Before I could read, I was probably seeing Batman on TV. and then seeing him in comic books, I feel like he's American mythology in the grandest sense. So I feel like long after I'm gone, there's going to be another guy remaking, reinventing, rebooting Batman for generations. I really do think that.
All these great creators have come on and added new bits of lore to the mythology, and it's almost like natural selection. The best ideas kind of stick and grow, and in a way, through this process of people kind of coming on, doing their takes on Batman, the best ideas survive, and he's becoming a stronger, more interesting character over the years.
We treat Batman like illuminated text, like some holy document that we're making into an amazing movie. So I hope he'd love it, because a lot of times, he's by himself, probably just drawing. It's like, oh, Batman, that's cool. And then meanwhile, it's a whole industry and a whole world's created around it. So it's pretty cool.
75 years, I think at the core, you're still going to have someone that was really shaped by tragedy, vows to fight crime. But beyond that, the kinds of gadgets he uses, the sidekicks he has, his ethnicity, who knows? 75 years is a long time, and I just hope to be around to read those comic books.
The Multiversity Deluxe Edition collects all 9 issues of Grant Morrison's amazing Multiversity series, and we've got a hardcover copy to give away to one lucky fan.
For your chance to win, imagine that you could travel to another world in the multiverse and that Bob Kane was there.
Wow.
What would you ask him? Click subscribe and let us know in the comments what you would ask, and make sure you use the phrase my DCAA entry.
Well, that's our show. Check out some of those videos over there for more DC All Access. And tomorrow, we've got a very special interview with Batgirl artist Babs Tarr.
And make sure you're following DC Comics on Periscope for your weekly comic book news, live, unfiltered, and unedited.
And awesome.